Well, to speak on these various developments, oil and gas expert Zakka joins me on the news. Now, Zakka, fuel scarcity has worsened across Nigeria, resulting in long queues in stations across the country. And there's also a problem with price control, with some filling stations selling higher than others. Now, where would you say the fault is from?
Thank you for that excellent question. The good thing about what is happening now is that it is now very, very clear that as Nigerians or as economic leaders of Nigeria, they have run out of options. I don't want to say they have run out of lies. They've run out of options and excuses that they were going to give Nigerians. Remember, there was a time when they said the scarcity was due to recession. Then they said it was due to smuggling. Then they said it was due to Russia-Ukraine war. Then they said it was due to coronavirus. Late last year in December, they said it was due to a kind of construction activity going on around Apapa axis. And as at that time, they said we had about close to 2 billion liters of PMS to distribute to Nigerians. But it is now clear that we have run out of options or out of excuses. It's not due to even smuggling. And it's a pity. But I'm just happy that Mr. President has constituted a committee to look into the issues of supplies. I'm happy that has been done because it's better that it is coming late than even not having a committee at all. But even the question we are going to ask, which is very simple and straightforward, is this. By the time the committee comes up now and ensures there is supplies and they supply what they have in their stock, where will the next stock of refined petroleum products or petrol come from? Are we saying it will still come from imports? And if it will still come from imports, then Nigeria is still not out of the calamity of refined petroleum product situation. And the question is always very simple. My confusion is always straightforward. How can a country of 200 million citizens continue to insist on a deregulation model that will be based on imports? How can a country that has 200 million citizens with strategic industrial sectors, strategic commercial sectors, and strategic domestic sectors be relying on less than 10,000 megawatts of electricity?
Now that brings me to my next question. Now, despite the federal government saying that it has sufficient stock of petroleum products for distribution across the country, there seems to be no end to the crisis. Now, do you think this committee set up by the president will be able to solve the problem?
Will achieve now is probably some decency in the supply. But I can tell you, it is very clear that there was no stock. Because as of December, we were told that there was enough stock. The only delay or the only hitch was because there was a kind of construction activity going on around Apapa axis. Those were the excuses we were giving. But it is very clear that, continuous insistence on imports is what will kill our economy. It will destroy the forest. Everything about foreign exchange has been eroded. It is also very clear that we cannot cope with that. How can a country of 200 million citizens that does not have electricity and is relying on petrol, diesel, kerosene, and aviation fuel to rely on imports? There is no way the country will keep surviving. And these are the effects we are seeing clearly. Internal domestication is the only way forward. Just the way we are insisting that come 2023, no Jupiter will stop Nigeria from having elections. Why can't we also insist that same way that no Jupiter will stop Nigerians from having state-owned refineries? And internal domestication of everything about the downstream sector of the Nigerian oil and gas industry.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we can take. Zakka, oil and gas experts, many thanks for your time and contribution.